Doctors warn 99% of older women lose balance due to these 8 mistakes, but you can avoid them. I was walking through my kitchen, no clutter, no distractions when my foot caught nothing, and I nearly fell flat. Just a stumble, but the fear, it lingered. Because after 70, a simple slip isn't just about balance. It's about independence, confidence, and safety. And here's what doctors now say: 99% of older women will face balance issues, and it's not just aging. It's these 8 everyday mistakes you might be making without even realizing it. I'm 73 years old, and for most of my life, I never gave a second thought to how I moved through the world. I carried laundry, walked to the mailbox, stepped onto curbs without hesitation. Balance was something I took for granted. But that small trip in the kitchen, it changed me. It wasn't the stumble itself. It was the thought that echoed afterward. What if I hadn't caught myself? What if no one was home? That night, I sat quietly, replaying it in my mind, and I started to realize this wasn't a one-time thing. I had been feeling a little off lately, holding the wall when I stood up too fast, avoiding uneven sidewalks, hesitating at stairs. And then I read it. 99% of women over 60 experience balance problems, but most of them are avoidable. That statistic stunned me, but it also gave me hope. So, I did something I hadn't done in a long time. I got curious, I asked questions, I spoke with my doctor, did some research, joined a wellness class at the community center. What I learned changed everything. Lesson 8. Mistakes older women make and how to fix them. Let me walk you through the 8 most common balance-destroying mistakes older women make and what you can do instead. 1. Wearing the wrong shoes. Your shoes are your foundation. If they're unsupportive, slick, or too loose, they can trip you up in an instant. For years, I wore soft ballet flats. Cute, yeah, but one wrong step near a crack in the sidewalk, and I almost ended up in a rose bush. As we age, our feet change, arches flatten, fat pads shrink, and muscles respond slower. What to do instead? Work on choose shoes with a non-slip sole. Or get proper arch and ankle support. What or choice, look for memory foam or cushioned insoles. What? And avoid loose-fitting or backless shoes. Today's options are far more stylish than the orthopedic shoes of the past. I wear a soft gray pair with floral accents, and they're lifesavers. 2. Skipping strength training. I used to think lifting weights was for gym rats or athletes. But here's the truth. We lose 3 to 8% of our muscle mass each decade after 30. Source: Harvard Health Publishing. That's not just aging, that's preventable muscle loss. I started with light dumbbells while watching TV. Just curls, wall push-ups, seated leg lifts. Nothing intense. But in just a few weeks, I stood up more easily, walked uphill without huffing, and felt safer on stairs. Strength training doesn't just build muscle, it gives you reaction time, so when you trip, your body knows how to recover. 3. Ignoring vision. Changes. One night, I got up in the dark and tripped over a rug I'd walked across 1,000 times. That fall bruised more than my knee, it bruised my confidence. I hadn't updated my glasses in years. Turns out, my depth perception had changed enough to throw off my balance in low light. Fix it! And so, update your prescription regularly. Edrush or Admir anti-glare coatings. Yinofapon, install plug-in nightlights in hallways and bathrooms. Now, use warm, bright LED bulbs. Balance starts with what you see. Make sure your vision isn't sabotaging your steps. 4. Overlooking medication side effects. One blood pressure pill made me feel off lightheaded when standing up, slightly dizzy, even a little unsure on my feet. I thought I was just tired or dehydrated. But when I read the label, it said, may cause dizziness or loss of balance. As we age, our bodies metabolize meds differently. What worked at 55 might be too much at 70. What you can do: track symptoms in a notebook. Bring a complete medication list, including supplements, to your doctor. Ask about side effects and possible adjustments. Advocate for yourself. If you feel unsteady, say something. You know your body best. 5. Grabbing furniture. Instead of using a cane, I resisted using a cane for a long time. I leaned on chairs, kitchen counters, door frames, thinking I was just being careful. But one day, with my arms full of laundry, I had nothing to grab, and I nearly went down. I finally bought a beautiful cane with a floral print, lightweight, comfortable, and surprise, nobody judged me. In fact, I got compliments. Using a cane isn't giving in, it's choosing control, confidence, and peace of mind. 6. Avoiding balance exercises. I assumed balance would just stay with me, but like muscle, it fades without use. My first balance class left me trembling just from standing on one foot. I learned that exercises like heel-to-toe walking, weight shifting, standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, you say sauce no, can rewire your balance systems even in your 70s and 80s. Today, I don't fear curbs, gravel, or stairs. I even caught myself dancing in the kitchen last week without realizing it. 7. Not drinking enough water. This one shocked me. Dehydration affects balance. As we age, we lose the sensation of thirst. I was drinking coffee, tea, and barely any water. I assumed my dizziness was just part of aging. It wasn't. It was my body begging for hydration. Fix it. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water per day. Don't count caffeinated drinks. Keep water near your bed, chair, or bag. Try lemon water, herbal tea, or flavored water to make it easier. More water, clearer mind, stronger energy, steadier steps. 8. Living in a fall-unfriendly home. That same rug that tripped me, I'd stepped over it for years. But now, it was a hazard. I walked through my home with safety eyes and found no grab bars in the bathroom, dim hallway lighting, pans stored too low, loose cords and slick mats. So I made a few small changes. Non-slip mats, grab bars, night lights with motion sensors, reorganized kitchen shelves. These weren't expensive fixes, but they gave me priceless peace of mind. Your home should take care of you, not trip you up. Oh, now let me ask you something. Which of these 8 mistakes are you making without realizing it? Or more importantly, which one will you change today? I want you to feel steady again, to walk without worry, to step out with strength. Not because you're lucky, guys, but because you're prepared. If this story helped you, please like this video. If you know someone who needs this message, share it. And if you want more practical, heart-centered advice for aging smarter, subscribe to this channel, Elders Insight. Leave me a comment. I read every single one. Your story might just give someone else the courage to take their first step, too. Remember, taking care of your balance is not weakness, it's wisdom. And it's the first step toward walking freely today and for years to come. Take care, my friend. You've carried so much through life. Now let your strength carry you forward.